Hey, sweet friends, are you looking for an interesting card to make, but it's really easy? We have you covered. We are so excited that you're here with us today. Hi, I'm G with Creative Moments by G, and let's head down to the crafting table and let me show you what this card looks like. This card is called a partial accordion. Now look at the outside, but look at the inside. It is so cute. And when you send this to your friends and family, they're going to fall in love with it and wonder, how did you do that? So let's start making it. The first thing you need to do, let's go ahead and work on the inside, the accordion part. We want to create our background. Now, you don't have to do that. You can go ahead and use some pattern paper. But I have two samples to show you with pattern paper, and I wanted to show you how easy it is to create your own background. Now, before we start stamping our background, I want to show you what we came up with. We first did this background. And that's why we like to go ahead and do it beforehand, just to kind of see what it is we want to happen. We tried different dots, different colors, and we just didn't like it. We felt it was too overwhelming. What do you think? Go ahead and leave a comment below if you think these dots are too overwhelming or if you liked them. Then we came in with a different stamp that was muted, and we used gray granite, and it wasn't so in your face, and we really like that. So this is what we're going to stamp right now. Now the colors that we're using are Berry Burst, Flirty Flamingo, and Granny Apple, and also Old Olive, of course, right? But let's go ahead and stamp our larger flowers first. Now, because I'm going to be stamping off, I need to grab me a piece of white paper to protect our workspace. We are going to just grab our stamp set, and the stamp set that we're using is Paradise Garden. We love these flowers. They're a one stamp process. That's why we like it. You don't have to color them. You don't have to use your blends. You just stamp them. So let's go ahead and grab that big flower, and I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. I'm just going to put this like right there. Look at that berry burst. Is that just beautiful? I'm going to put it right in the center. Tap, tap, tap. Bring it right over here. We need a little one in the corner, right? And then we need a couple over here. Okay, now we're going to bring in our Old Olive, because that is what we're using for our larger stamp. We have these beautiful leaves here. So tap, tap, tap. And it's not going to look exactly like this one, but at least I can see the placement that we have. That's always a good idea. I'm just going to put a few little popping in right here. And let's see. No, I think I'm done. Now we're going to open up our Granny Apple and our Flirty Flamingo, because we're going to do partial inking. We're going to take this flower, and then we're going to take the leaves in a different color. So let's go ahead, get that. Okay. Now let's bring in our Granny Apple leaves to go with that flower. Okay. I think we need a few of these leaves. Let's just do this. Right there. Maybe one right here. There's a lot of white space there. Okay. And now we're going to bring in that background that we talked about. This bubble, these little speckles here. And believe it or not, we got it from Gears and Textures. But of course, you can use what you have, right? So we are going to bring in this gray granite. And we're just going to, it's very light, so we're just going to add it different places, just where we have a lot of white. And because it's so light, it doesn't matter if you stamp over something. That's okay. Because it's not going to take any of the color away. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now we're ready to put our partial accordion together. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about these colors? Don't you love this berry burst, granny apple, and old olive together? Just love it. So we need to make some score lines on this. So go ahead and bring in your trimmer, and you will need to extend your arm if you're working with the Stampin' Up. Now, we're going to score at, it is so easy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How easy is that, right? So we're going to put it at 1, move this cutting blade out of the way, and score. And now we're just going to score at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's bring in our card. And our card is a top fold, just like this, but we're going to turn it landscape, okay? Just so you know. Now, go ahead and look at where you have your score lines. You have all these score lines right here, and then you have a large area. So we're going to put that large area without score lines to our right, and we're going to find the first score line that we have. We're going to fold to the right, and now you're just going to accordion it. Fold it to the left, fold it to the right, left, and right. Now bring in your bone folder and let's give each one of those a good crease. Make sure you grab the inside ones too. Fold it over to where you can see the back and give that a good crease. Now, this paper is cut at 10.5 by 4. So we have an accordion. We're going to bring in our card, and you can see it falls just like this. But we're going to put this pretty side over on the left-hand side. Now, let's go in a little bit closer. So first one we're going to put down is we're going to put glue just on this area. Do not put it on the accordion. Just fold this over. I don't need it to wiggle, so I'm going to use my really strong multi-purpose glue. I know it'll grab it and it'll keep it right where I want it. So I'm making sure that I have the same margin top to bottom and side. And you can see that we don't have a very large border. So I'm just getting that lined up, just like that. Go ahead and push it down. Now our accordion is to the right-hand side, right? So we have this, and now what we need to do is let's go ahead and cut our piece right here that we're going to use for our sentiment. And the sentiment panel is going to be 4 by 3 1/4. We already have that cut and it's going right here. But before we do that, we want to make sure that this slips underneath it. So what you need to do now is decide how high you want your accordion to be. I want ours to be about right there, so let's see if that fits. We need to make sure it fits. Just like that. So that's about where I want my accordion, right there. So I'm going to go ahead, I have it right where I want it. I'm going to flatten this out and bring this back Once again, I'm using my really strong multi-purpose glue. And now I can just fold it over, making sure that it's straight, just like this. And that way I have my accordion exactly where I want it. Look at that. It's already starting to look beautiful, and we created this background ourselves. So you don't have the pattern paper that you want, but you have the stamp that you want. Create your background. Now we're going to put this right here just like that. But before we do that, we want to go ahead and stamp it, right? So let's bring in our paper to protect our desk. And let's see what we want to do. We want to go ahead and stamp this. So we're going to bring in our Night of Navy. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to show you, we used Tile Garden for our sentiments, wishing you every good thing and then happiest of birthdays. I need a few flowers, don't you think? I think I do. So I'm going to bring in that berry burst, and I'm just going to put a few little flowers right there. And now I'm going to bring in some leaves. So I will use my old olive. Put some down here. And maybe just a few up there. And look at that. Look how pretty that is, right? So pretty. So let's go ahead and just add this right to our card. Now I'm going to bring in my wiggle glue. Just in case I don't get it exactly where I want it on the first try, I can wiggle it. So we're going to turn that over. Just add this right here. Okay, so now all we need to do is decorate the front. And what we've decided to do to the front is, here is some Flirty Flamingo, and we just ran it through an embossing folder. So we're going to add this to the front of our card. Now, this is a thicker card. So because of the accordion right here, so you may have to pay a little extra postage. We also took some scalloped ovals. And remember, all the measurements and all the supplies will be listed over on creativemomentsbyg.com, and you can find that information. Let's go ahead and stamp happiest of birthdays right here on the front. So tap, 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 right in the center. And now we need to put some leaves around the edges. So let's bring in our mat again. And let's bring in a little flower. Just have it peeking up from the bottom. So we're going to add this on some dimensionals and just put it right on the back of this old olive scalloped oval. Now let's add this right to the front, and I'm just going to add it on some dimensionals. And look at our card. Look at this partial accordion. You open it up. Surprise! Now, you could also put a panel over here. These are about the same size, so you could put a panel over here and over here. Closes perfectly. Oh, just love this design and love the color coordination, the berry burst and the flirty flamingo. Let's look at our other cards. Now, I showed you this one earlier. We used the same ovals for both cards. We cut out some flowers here, and that always added something to it. And you know, something I forgot right here, I think we need to add some gems, don't we? So let's do that. I think that looks better, don't you? Yes. So we have these two cards, very similar. And finally, I had to bring in our sunflower card. We use this beautiful border that we have, and just because we cut out some sunflowers from the new paper that we'll have in September, and you open it up and look at that. We let the pattern paper do the work for us. But if you don't have pattern paper, you can always create your own background, right? We stamped our message and then stamped our flower and cut it out. What do you think about this partial accordion? Just love these cards. This is such an interesting design that people will say, how did you make it? And you can see how easy it was to create. Well, we hope that you were inspired and that you take a moment to subscribe to our channel. And do you have a friend that needs a little inspiration? We sure would appreciate you to share our channel with them. Well, Sis and I want you to go out and have a fantastic day. And until next time, we're wishing you lots of creative moments. Bye-bye.